Here we have for sale our November 2021 on a 71 plate Ford Transit Custom Signature. This is the 280 model, meaning it's got a 2.8 tonne gross vehicle weight. It's got the 2 litre Eco Blue Euro 6 diesel engine producing 130 PS, which is roughly 130 brake horsepower. And this is a short wheelbase limited panel van, finished in frozen white. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Ford Transit Custom Limited of this age. I'll also talk you through what makes this van one of our signature vehicles. I'll talk you through the service history and the condition, seeing as the vehicle is currently available for sale here at the time of recording. So starting here then at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one is spec'd with rear barn doors. So barn doors are 2 doors which open in that sort of fashion. On a Limited you get a number of elements which come colour coded. That includes the door handles, bits of trim like this here above the rear number plate, the bumpers, so the rear bumper, the front bumper, bits of trim like that down the side of the vehicle, and also the wing mirror covers, all colour coded in frozen white as we can see here. Now the signature part of this vehicle is all of the body styling which we can see on the van. So at the top then we can see that there is the rear spoiler that has been added. Of course that ties in really nicely then with the rest of the other sporty bits. So we've got things like the wheels, sidebars, roof bars, and then a couple of nice elements around the front as well. This particular vehicle, the previous owners, obviously a keen eye for security. They have had deadlocks fitted to the van. So you've got a locks for vans deadlock here on the side, and then the same up on the side loading door there as well. So just a nice little touch for some extra security around the van. On a Limited as well, you also get parking sensors. So you've got rear parking sensors there, and you also get front parking sensors around the front of the van, which are going to help you manoeuvring the van into some tight spaces. But having a look here at the condition of the back of the van, you can see here, I like to look in these reflections, it's looking very, very clean and tidy here at the back. There's not really much to fault there. It's looking really, really smart. If we open up the rear doors, then we can start to have a look inside the back of the van here. So when you open the door, you can see this yellow arm. If you push it into that position there, it will lock into place there at 90 degrees. If you pull on this, clip it into place, the door will open right out to its full 180 degree position. But it is very windy today, so the door will shut like that. So for today, we will lock it into place just there. And of course, you can do exactly the same with the other door as well. And having a look then in the back of the van, we can see that this has got brand new ply lining in the back of the van here. And we do this on the vast majority of panel vans which come into stock with us. So we strip all the previous ply lining out, put new ply lining in, and that is there for 2 purposes. One, of course, to improve the presentation. We obviously like to present our vans as best as we possibly can, but of course it's there to protect the vehicle. So if you've got cargo moving around in the back of here, it's not going to cause a nasty outward dent in the side of your van, and they do a lovely job. You can see here these little filleted parts just in this area here. It's all nicely siliconed in. Again, same around the wheel boxes. A really lovely job, and just sets the back of the van off so well and makes it a perfect blank canvas for its next life. On the floor then, the Limited comes with this nice hard wearing plastic floor, and you can see it's lipped up on the sides as well. So that means it's really easy to keep this nice and tidy in here. You can sweep this out, keep it nice and tidy in the back. You've got tie down points dotted around the floor of the van to keep, again, cargo moved, to stop cargo from moving around in the back of here. There's LED load lights in the back, which is a nice factory optional extra, and of course you can see the bulkhead there, and you can see the condition and how that is looking. You've also got in the bottom left hand corner there's a little load hatch. You can pull that open, and that allows you to load right the way through underneath the passenger seats. But yeah, having a look at the exposed painted areas here, you can see just the quality and condition in the back of the van. If we shut the doors, then we continue to go around the outside. So this is where, again, I like to look in these reflections down the side of the van, looking for any dents, ripples, signs of previous repairs. But this is looking very, very clean and straight indeed. Our guys do, of course, as always, just such a lovely job when it comes to preparing these vans. And you can see how nice that is looking down the side of the van. There are a couple of small little touch-ins. I can see a little one just up here on the top of the door handle, but that's of course being very critical. Anything that I can see, of course, I will gladly point it out to you, as I always do. I'm being very critical. A couple of tiny little marks just there. Looking at the wheels then, so this has got a fantastic set of Caliber T-Sport 18-inch gloss black alloy wheels. These are fully load rated with load rated tyres. This is our preferred alloy wheel for the Transit Custom. We fit these on all of our signature kitted vans. I think it works so well with the Ford styling, and these are such a robust wheel. I've never ever had one of these buckle or crack with the customer. They're just, yeah, a really solid wheel, and I think they look absolutely spot on. I think 18 inches is the sweet spot on the Ford. It still gives you that practicality. You can see there you've got a nice amount of sidewall on the tyre. This is running a 45 profile sidewall, so you've got that practicality, but also a really nice look to the wheel as well. Nice set of black sidebars, and as I mentioned earlier, a set of roof bars as well. Let's have a look inside the cab then. So inside here, lovely condition. As you can see, this van is only one owner from new. Having a look at the driver's door card, a couple of little marks which you're going to get unfortunately on some of the plastics, but just, you know, light superficial marks here and there. But overall, as you can see, very nicely presented. Same with the step, the floor. The driver's seat is all in good order. There's no rips, tears, cigarette burns, anything like that. It's all in lovely order here, and same with the driver's armrest. That is all spot on as well. You've got a leather multifunctioning steering wheel on the left hand side. Then you've got your cruise control and your volume controls for the radio. On the right hand side then you've got your onboard computer controls, and you can also answer and hang up the phone just there. A lot of keys with this van. So you've got the 2 full flip remote keys. These are your locks for vans, locks for the deadlocks, and this little key here is for your dash cam. So there is actually an inbuilt, you can see there, inbuilt dash cam into the van. You can see a little record button on the back of there, or record light on the back of there. But the key is to open that up, and that is where your SD card goes, which you're going to need to be able to record. There is one in there at the moment. Having a look in the front of here then, you can see the mileage, 39,043 miles. It's all idling correctly as it should do. No warning lights or anything like that. A nice USB and a 12 volt socket up on top of there. And if you plug your phone into either of the USBs, either this one here or the one on the dashboard, you can use this Sync 3 screen in the middle then to give you Apple CarPlay or Android Auto depending on what phone you have. An absolute game changer in these vans, having Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. It means you can listen to your music on things like Spotify, Apple Music, whatever streaming platform you may use. You can also navigate using things like Google Maps, Waze, Apple Maps, all seamlessly through the screen. So there's no need for things like sat-nav really. I say it's once you go to a vehicle with Apple CarPlay, if you haven't had it already, it's very difficult to go back, I'll be honest. Down here then you've got air conditioning, heated wing mirrors, heated seats, and also a heated windscreen. That's the actual elements in the screen, not sort of blowers or anything like that. That's the actual proper heated windscreen. Nice little hidden cup holder just there under the gear stick. Again, a couple of just light little marks to some of the plastics inside, but generally speaking all in really good order. The center seats then, again, looking really good condition here. Little fold down tray in the center there, a couple of cup holders and somewhere to store your paperwork there. But yeah, generally speaking in here, very nicely presented and absolutely ready for work or leisure purposes in the future. And we do have a fantastic service history with this van. We've got services at 15,000, 22,000 and 31,000 miles. And then when it's come into our workshop at just around 39 that it's on now, we have conducted a further full service on the vehicle. So at 39,000 miles, it's had 4 services completed, which is just absolutely lovely to see. It's so important to keep these vans well maintained, as it is with any vehicle, of course. But it's lovely to see it's been really nicely maintained from brand new. And as I say, with us, we've gone right through it, and as I say, given it a full service, which you'll know if you're used to the way that we do things here. A full service with us is all of the filters. It's not just an oil filter and a pollen filter. We go right through it to the air filter, fuel filter, the whole lot. So it's clean bill of health, absolutely ready to go. Also put a new MOT on it also. Around to the front of the van then, having a look at the condition here. Looking really clean and tidy around the front. You're going to get the odd tiny little stone chip here or there, only very small ones, and on white, to be honest with you, it doesn't really show on white. White is a great colour for little things like that, because as I say, it doesn't really show very much. And then part of the signature package then, so of course we have got the Ford Trail front grille, which just totally transforms the front end of the van, and then of course the front splitter down here as well. So those elements tied in with the rest, with The wheels, the sidebars, roof bars, rear spoiler, I just think that is an absolutely stunning looking van. And I think white suits it so well because it gives you that contrast between the black elements and the white. We're so used to seeing, of course, dark coloured vans, black or grey, and where everything can unfortunately almost blend in. It looks lovely, don't get me wrong, but on a white you get that real sharp contrast. I think that looks absolutely lovely. On the Limited then, you also get the LED daytime running lights around the outside of the headlight there, that nice sort of halo light, front parking sensors, front fog lights as well. And then finally, looking here down the passenger side of the vehicle, just looking for any little marks or dings or dents or anything like that. It's looking very smart. There's a little touch in just up here, which I can see on the sign writing panel. And there's also a little mark just down there, which we will again just touch that in on the plastic there. But yeah, generally speaking, very good order. And one owner from new, this van, so 2 keys, fantastic service history. You can see the condition inside here, step, the seats, even underneath the seats. As I always say on these videos, we pay as much attention to even the areas that you don't see as the bits that are immediately apparent to you, really covering all areas. So just to summarise then, this is a November 2021 on a 71 plate Ford Transit Custom. It's the 280 model, 2.8 tonnes gross vehicle weight, 130 PS, Euro 6 diesel engine, 6-speed manual gearbox, short wheelbase with a full signature styling package on it. Fantastic service history with a total now of 4 services that have been completed on the vehicle. It's absolutely ready to drive away straight away. As a new MOT on the vehicle as well. 2 keys, deadlocks on the rear doors, LED load lights inside. Yeah, a really attractive proposition, I think, whether that is for work or for maybe a mixture of both. I think this can cover a lot of bases. If you would like to see the full advert, you can head over to our website there, bridgeendvans.co.uk, and that's where you'll find the price, the description and the photography of this van. We can of course arrange delivery nationwide, we can arrange finance at very competitive rates, and we can take cars or vans in part exchange. Thank you very much for watching.